So for today's shared reading, we will be reading a brochure, which is kind of like a pamphlet that explains or tries to persuade you about a topic. So these 2 pages that I will be reading today are from a brochure about a farm. So we're going to be reading about the Sugar Maple Farm. So in this first picture up here, it says that it is home of the great big sticky oldest maple tree in the valley. Green in spring and summer, bright red in fall, sugar maples are always beautiful. But the real treasure lies inside sap, the main ingredient for delicious maple syrup. Visit us to learn how sap becomes maple syrup. While you're at it, you can meet Great Big Sticky. So, this is telling us information on this brochure about the Sugar Maple Farm. So, Monday through Friday, they are open from 10:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. And then Saturday and Sunday, they are open at 10 a.m. and they close at 8 p.m. So, at the top over here, we're going to read about it starts with a tree. There are many different kinds of maple trees, more than 100 in fact. Here on the farm, we specialize in sugar maples. You can make syrup from other species too, but sugar maples have the sweetest sap. Sweeter sap makes better syrup. Identifying sugar maples. Sugar maples have a distinct leaf. It has 5 main parts or lobes. The leaves turn bright yellow, orange, and red in the fall. So on this picture right below, you will see the 5 parts of the leaf or the 5 main lobes on this leaf right here. On this picture right here, it says that the bark on a young sugar maple is smooth and gray. A mature or older tree's bark turns brown and flakes away as it ages. Sap is the liquid underneath a tree's bark. It runs from a tree's roots all the way up to the broad, leafy crown. Sap runs only in winter when the temperature is below freezing at night and above freezing during the day. At Sugar Maple Farm, we freeze extra sap to use all year round. To get to the sap, we have to tap the tree. First, we drill a hole, then we insert a spout or spile into the hole. If the temperature is right, the sap will begin to drip right away. We hang a bucket or a bottle from the spile to collect the sap. The bucket fills quickly. One tree can produce more than a gallon per day. Boil down. When we have enough sap, it's time to boil. Sap is only slightly sweet. In order to make maple syrup, the water in the sap must be boiled down. Sap boiling can take many hours. About 43 gallons of sap will make just 1 gallon of syrup. How many cups of sap will you need to make 1 cup of syrup? That's right, 43. You can boil maple sap in the kitchen too, but the steam will have some sugar in it. If you boil too much, this can make your walls sticky. Sticky sweet syrup. The sap is done boiling when it reaches about 219 degrees Fahrenheit, 7 degrees above the boiling point of water. The color of syrup depends on how long it was boiled. Now it's time to eat. Maple syrup is great on whole wheat pancakes, in oatmeal, on yogurt, or in tea or coffee. Sugar or syrup. Maple syrup can be a healthier choice than sugar. It is less processed, and processing removes important nutrients. Maple syrup contains minerals and antioxidants that aren't in white sugar. Here at Sugar Maple Farm, we're partial to maple syrup in our desserts. Come on out and try your hand at maple sugaring with us. And then at the bottom, it includes Sugar Maple Farm and their address at 239 Great Big Sticky Street. So at the beginning, I talked about how a brochure will give you information about a topic or it might persuade you about that topic. So in this brochure, think about what they were trying to persuade us about.